On a mountain, our observer Mohammed al-Basha, a 19-year-old professional video gamer from the Iraqi capital, Baghdad. He's been using his GoPro to document what's going on in the so-called Turkish restaurant. That's an abandoned building that has become an unofficial headquarters for ongoing protests against Iraq's political establishment. The 18-story building used to house a Turkish restaurant, but then it was bombed by the Americans in 2003. Mohammed explains why he and other protesters also call it the mountain.
The Turkish restaurant is on Tahrir Square in Baghdad. People also call it Mount Uhud. That's a reference to a famous battle in the year 625 when the Prophet Muhammad told his archers to stay on the mountain no matter what, even if there was an opportunity to loot the enemy camp. That's why the guys occupying the building call it Mount Uhud. They're not going to come down whatever happens. The building belonged to Saddam Hussein's government. It was bombed by the Americans. It's strategically important for the protesters. When the protests started, government snipers used it so they could shoot at the demonstrators below. Occupying the building is a way of keeping the snipers away, and also the government agents who were filming the protests in the square and on the bridge. I joined the demonstrations for several days. Then I went to film the Turkish restaurant because I hadn't seen any media there. No one has been filming what's happening inside, especially not the Iraqi media. I shot a video on my first visit and put it on my YouTube channel. I saw people helping each other climb to the top. There was very little organization. People went up to the roof to shout slogans with the protesters and show support for the people inside. The building was dirty and abandoned. The walls were grey. There was no organization. Now that it's been occupied, they've painted the walls. They frisk people coming in. People are assigned tasks, like cooking or installing electric cables. There are murals depicting the protesters' peaceful demands. It looks great now. If government forces had occupied the building, they wouldn't have done nearly as good a job of making it habitable. The Turkish restaurant is an important symbol. When there are demonstrations in other cities now, they take control of one building and call it the Mount Uhud of their part of the city. It's become a symbol of the revolution.